Welcome back to a brand new episode of Mastering Programming. In today's episode, we're starting a whole new playlist about something completely different. It's not programming related, it's not anything like that. We're actually going to be learning about circuits, how to set up circuits, how to use them, what they're used for. And basically, what we're going to be using is we're going to be using this book that has over 24 different projects that we can build using the exact same kit. So we're going to be using that exact same book throughout the entire playlist with this exact same kit throughout the whole playlist. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the entire book. We're going to go through each different project, and it goes from easiest to hardest project as we scroll through the book. And by the end of this episode, by the end of this playlist, basically you're meant to be able to know how to use electricity to build lots of things, but most importantly how to build circuits. And what are circuits used for? They're basically used for everything that you're using around you right now, whether it's lighting up your home or your computer or printers like the one that I've got right behind me. You can basically use circuits to build anything, or we do use circuits to build anything around us these days. So that's why I bought this. And remember, it is actually my first time to do this as well. So we're going to be learning how to do it together. So there'll be lots of exploring, lots of things to discover together. And in this episode, basically, all we're going to do is we're just going to go through the kit. We're going to see what we actually get when we buy it and the tools that I'll be using throughout this playlist. So let's get started. The first thing I do have is this short circuits book. I got it from Jeka, as you can see. And the idea behind it is it's very simple. It teaches you all about circuits and all about different projects. So you can see if we look at the pages here, we've got 21 different projects, and then there's like some bonus projects that are common that you can use with the exact same kit as well. So this book is very comprehensive. It also has lots of diagrams and images, which is really cool. So I'll be showing you here. You can see that we can have an exact detailed sort of template on what that we've also have things like the exact project that we're going to be doing. You can see that it has really nice diagrams, which is good for me. I enjoy diagrams and it helps me understand things, even having some cartoonish stuff. And there's always like a little bit of a story over here that you can read to understand why we're doing this project. So for example, the first project is to build a flasher or emergency flasher that flashes, and I think that's cool. Now let's get actually to the circuit. So I'll move this book around. Here's the circuit right here, and you can see that it's got lots of stuff. Now we're gonna unbox it together and go through each item and see what we have. But before doing that, I tend to lose things, especially if they're small. So that's why I got this box here, which we can assemble together. It goes the other way. And obviously this box didn't come with the kit, but I got it just so that we can start emptying things from here and placing them in this box as we're going through. So here's our box, here is our circuit, and it's really cool. We can just simply, this is always the hardest bit in any project, which is actually just to unbox everything. There we go, we've got that one. Also, as I'm opening this, it's probably good to know that the book is sold separately from the kit. So you can buy the kit on its own for $49, and then the book is for $10 more. And you also need batteries, so I just bought some. It's AA batteries, so they're very common. You probably already have one at your house. But if you're getting this kit, might as well just get some batteries. There we go. So these are all the stuff that we're basically going to be using throughout this project and throughout this playlist as well. It's the same stuff that you're actually from any project. You can use the exact same stuff. You'll never need to go and buy anything else to complete this book. So the first thing that we do have is a battery holder. It allows us to put the battery in. We've got some other stuff here. Again, first time doing this, so I might not actually know the exact terms for everything. We've got what seems to be like a speaker. We've got more wiring. We'll discover all this stuff together. We've got another speaker, I think. We've got these really cool things. We've got that. This as well. And here's some smaller things that we can use as well. So these are some lights that we can use. I think these are some transistors as well. We'll find that together. And finally, we've got our actual board. So the idea here is that without needing to actually like screw anything in together or soldering anything, you can just start putting the transistors here, you can start putting the battery here, and have everything in the exact same pack just right in front of us. And I'll put this here on the box as well. Now the most important bit, so this is just a diagram, we can just place that outside of the screen. The most important thing here is now joining two projects. It's some information on how we can join projects. Let's see what else we've got here. We've also got some extra information that I'm sure are going to be useful. Oh wow. So project 20 actually allows us to make a radio. That's going to be really cool. Let's see what else we've got. Some more information about what other books you can get, because this is actually the first book, so this is meant to be the easiest, and then we can actually get multiple books to make things even more complicated. Cool. So we've got that. So we've got everything here in the box. We're gonna keep it like this, and then finally we've got the batteries. Now some other things that I'll be using throughout the tutorial is this board over here. So it has a ruler from both sides and also at the bottom, and it also allows you to basically just put things here. You can place something quickly and figure out how big it is or how small it is, and you don't actually need this, but I just thought I would get one just to make things easier, especially if we're going to be learning together. I've also got a cutter here. Now I don't think you actually need to get any of these. The whole idea is that you can use everything straight away from the box without needing to get any other tools, but I thought I would just get it. It might be useful. So that's actually everything that we do get in the box. We got the book, we got the kit. We can actually get started straight away into doing some projects. And the first project that we're going to be starting with is going to be, we're going to go in order, exactly in order, is going to be the simple LED flasher. So without any more delays, we're going to wrap up this episode and we're going to get started with project 1 in our next episode.